You will see the warning saying battery management system malfunction in your Mazda vehicle when the main battery voltage drops lower than 12.4 volts in cars with AGM batteries and iStop systems, and lower than 12 volts in cars with simple batteries. It doesn't necessarily mean that the battery needs replacement. For example, this is a pretty common warning after you've been listening to music for an hour with the engine off. The battery lost some charge and you may be in trouble now. Actually, the first thing I would recommend is to get a good charger and charge the main battery in your car. Also, your Mazda may have an auxiliary battery. Usually, it's located just behind the main battery, closer to the firewall. This auxiliary battery may also cause a battery management system malfunction, a message if the voltage drops too much. You should know that batteries in modern Mazda cars will barely last 4 years, especially if you mainly drive in the city traffic and the iStop function is always active. So if charging doesn't help and the battery is pretty old, you may just replace it and be good to go. Also, you may try resetting this warning since the battery management system may be recalibrated in Mazda cars to accept the new voltage range. Here's how you can do it. First of all, turn off the vehicle, then start the engine and let it work for 5-7 minutes till the engine temperature is in its normal usual range. Then turn off the car. Now you need to turn on the ignition. In the key-driven ignition cars, just put the key in the second position without starting the engine. In the push-button start vehicles, press the engine start button 2 times without pressing the brake pedal. Keep the ignition on for approximately 30 seconds and after that press the brake pedal and start the car without turning the ignition off. By doing this, you will reset the battery management system and it will try to adapt to the new voltage range. If the battery is too weak, you will see the same warning after several driving cycles and you will be sure that the battery needs replacement. Now, if this keeps happening with a fairly new battery, there are several other things I would check in your Mazda. First of all, try to twist the battery connections. If they are loose and you can twist them with your hand, this may be the culprit. Just tighten the bolts on the cable connections. Secondly, locate the ground connection. This is the cable that connects the negative terminal on your battery with one of the body parts. If this connection is corroded or loose, your car will experience voltage anomalies and you will see various warnings and lights on your dash. After that, it makes sense to check the alternator belt. If you see that it's cracked or very loose, it may be the right time to have it replaced. If the alternator doesn't supply your battery with proper charging voltage, you will have the new battery lose its power very quickly. Also, make sure that the battery type and size are proper. If your car came equipped with the AGM battery and you decide to install a simple one, you may get the battery management system malfunction warning pretty quickly. For modern cars, it's very important to use the needed size and type of batteries for proper operation. Other than that, the problem may be with the alternator or software, and here's the point where it's better to go to the dealership or just to a good repair shop and have your charging system tested properly with a good scanner and tools.